So in the background, you will see Smash and Grab, game that Chris and I just got to play. And I'm talking with Mike today, creative director for Smash and Grab. How are you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing good. It's a lot of fun here.
Survived your first day of PAX here?
So far, yeah.
Yeah. So Smash and Grab, we just got to try out. It's a looting gang-based game, 3v3. I guess squad. There's a lot of I think genres I could tack on. But what would you guys elevator pitch this?
It's probably an objective, team-based fighting game. Right?
Yeah, it's from what we got to play, and you'll see in the background, you end up controlling a character. You have a couple people with you that are AI controlled, but you loot areas, you fight against other gangs. You're trying to get the most money first. You have to hit a score line to win, and ends up being really, really intense combat because people are trying to kill each other while trying to kill their like mini teammates and everybody else. Where did this come from? Like I haven't heard anything about this, but I'm super happy that we got to stop by.
We had the idea of making a multiplayer melee fighting game for a long time, and it was always been kind of tricky figuring out the design and how we would do that. So for us, bringing in the AI controlled characters that follow you around was our kind of starting point and our answer, because then we can bring the kind of melee combat we've done in the past with single player games to the multiplayer arena. So you have a bit of both. You can fight against AI characters, you fight against other human controlled players, and then we've just kind of expanded on that concept. Setting up with the stores and the looting, we brought that in because it was a great way to get crafting items, get objective based gameplay in there. We're actually also quite heavily influenced by a lot of like real-time strategy games. So like the flow in that of going around the map and so forth actually has a big kind of strategic component in there. It's fast-paced. It's not nearly as deep as a hardcore strategy game, but we've always wanted to have a lot of strategy in there as well.
Yeah, it looks like you're able to, when you were looting, you were able to pick up items, you could pick up money, which also gave crafting items, so you could craft better weapons, and you could upgrade all the weapons for your different classes of characters, which was, I thought, pretty cool. God, there was a lot. We're still coming down. We had a very intense game that finished just a few minutes ago. But all right, how many classes of characters do you have? Because I know we got to play like an assassin. There's some ranged characters, but it seems like you have the whole gamut of characters to try.
Yeah, all our characters are like our primary characters are named. So leaders are all individual characters. We've got thousands of lines of dialogue. They've got their own abilities and so forth. We've got lieutenants, which are kind of your AI-controlled sidekick, and those characters also have a special ability and are quite tough. And then you have the soldiers, which back you up and support you. And within that, we've got tanks, we've got assassins, we've got trappers, we've got a pretty wide array there.
I saw. So the game mode we played was I think I don't know if there are multiple game modes. I kept seeing one in the video behind us was talking about like capturing a box. I don't know if that's is that led to the drops. There's also, I saw drops that kept showing up every once in a while people could break into and fight over. Are there other game modes besides just the hit $50,000, or is that what you have so far with different methods of getting there?
In our current setup, we have two maps and modes, and one of the modes is Ransack, and that's just getting $50,000 by looting stores, prize crates, and defeating other characters. And then in Steel City, we have Take Back, which has the same goal of getting $50,000, but you can accomplish that by bringing the strong box back as well. So the modes play quite differently. One's a little more of a deathmatch style, like a team deathmatch style. The other's a bit more like capture the flag. And we're also planning to release new modes in the future that we'll announce shortly.
Okay. I know it's only coming out for Steam right now, I believe. But I remember Steam Early Access in September. Where can people come check this out? I know there's also an open beta coming out soon as well. What's any sort of timeline for things?
Yeah, we have the open beta coming out shortly, and in addition to that, it's a closed beta coming out shortly, and then we have our early access. We haven't announced it quite yet, so all our dates aren't finalized. We'll be providing a lot of that information. We're actually utilizing PAX and the experience we're getting here to really help guide us, because again, being an early access product, this is an amazing opportunity to get a lot of people coming in, playing the games, seeing what issues we have, areas we'd like to tweak and change, and we'll be announcing a lot of those harder dates quite soon.
Okay, well, where can people just get more information going to the? I assume there's an early access page on Steam already, or okay, and yeah, I will definitely be checking out this game when it comes out because it is fantastic. If you like, I think the 3v3 nature of a really close game, like. I think people are going to be going nuts when like this room erupted with just like maybe 15 or 20 people. I could imagine if this was out on any sort of big arena, you'd hear that place go nuts.
Yeah, it's amazing for us because like we're playing with the same group of people in the office each and every day, and finally to see such a wider breadth of players play it in person, it's been a real learning experience as well. So there's already stuff we're like planning to do and change and tweak the game right now.
All right, Mike. Well, thank you so much. Really enjoyed it, and hopefully we will be seeing the game in just a couple months. All right, thank you.